All right, ladies and Larrys. You got a volley? You got the volley? Happy fall, y'all. But back down here at the cut, the previous videos will show that as long form videos I did just to see if you guys liked it or not. This is going to be a more edited video, and what I plan to do today is, before backfilling this cut, I want to clean up this cut really well, and I want to push back over this way. I want to make sure to get all the material out of here we can. We may do a little prospecting around here a little bit. I may go on this side of the bank over here at the tail end of this and try that. I got some new equipment I want to test out today. We're going to run the power sluice. We have some flow, but not enough flow to really run it. I mean, maybe up in here, possibly. We could probably set up a sluice, but and definitely up there. But I don't want to have to carry the material very far. I want to take a look at behind this rock right here on this side as well, if it works out today. But yeah, got the gear here ready to go. Crazy Train, I brought her a tennis ball so she has something to play with other than a rock. But yeah, let me get set up here, guys. So I figured I'd just talk a little bit about the channel, content, what we got coming up, what we got going on while I'm setting up. Overall, we're about 100 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers, and we have a big giveaway. I've been promoting that a little bit. When we hit that 2,000 subscriber mark, I'm going to do a special video on how to enter for that giveaway. It's really cool that, you know, I got that many subscribers just clicking off the content. But anyway, I've been doing a little metal detecting just to kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. I don't always have enough time to prepare to get out this far to prospect. I wish I could. I just don't, you know, with work and everything going on. So that's why I'm adding in the metal detecting. I'm going to try to do some live streaming of the metal detecting. I was live streaming the gold cleanup, but since we're using the SDP mat, we have such little cons to bring home that it's not worth live streaming the cleanup, because there's just so very little cons to have to clean up, which is a cool thing. It's a good thing for us because we're packing in here. But I'm working on a couple of projects, and one of them I'm working with is, we're always into the lighter. We're wanting to go lighter, as light as possible without sacrificing processing power. So that always seems to be the trade-off, is anytime you go lighter, you're going to sacrifice your processing power. I don't really like that. So what I've been working with is this is based off of the prototype sluice that you saw in my video a long time ago. It's a folding sluice, and it's 8 inches wide, not 6 inches wide, and it's using the SDP mat in it. But it's 8 inches wide, but it's not that long. And I'll explain it throughout this video when we run it a little bit. But everything stays in the first 2 sections of the mat. But I'm going to clean out, when I do the clean out, I'm going to clean out section by section, starting at the tail end, to see if we're getting any migration going down. Of course, we're going to test for losses too. But I made a header box for it, and which is pretty cool. But this right here, this is only 3 pounds with the header box, and it's producing as much material as a great big sluice that's 20 pounds. I mean, that's pretty incredible. how light this is. It's just phenomenal. The wider sluice should give us a little more run. Now this could be put in a stream, like we could find a place for it as long as you got enough drop to put in there. This is the prototype of this 8 inches wide. There's a mold being made to where this will be a lot cleaner, a lot nicer for 8-inch wide mats. But what I want to delve into today with you guys in this kind of modern day mining that we do is a paradigm of shifting on mining equipment and how mining equipment is handled and done. The days of having really long sluice runs to minimize losses are over. This is modern day technology right here. This mat system, it's super incredible. This is not the final product. This is like similar to the prototype, but getting closer to the final version of what this is going to be. But this is super, super nice. Super nice. We got a indicator mat up here. This whole thing folds over. I just stuck some stickers on there for the hell of it. But yeah, we got an 8-inch wide. That's only about 1.5 feet, 2 feet long. But this will run like a long sluice, big long sluice. That's the object. I did make a crude header box for it that we're going to run since we don't have a lot of flow. I'll try to set it up in the creek, but I think we're going to have to use the header box. And I got the Johnson pump with me, the 1250 Johnson pump, and we'll try it. And we got the stand. We'll set it up. We'll run material. Have the classifier. That's the first thing we're going to play with today. The second thing we're playing with is something I've been bouncing around in my head for a long time, and that's classification. And you guys know classifying in a bucket or a classifier, you know, it's a workout, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I get that. And if you're only doing a few pans or a couple of buckets, it's fine. But over the course of a day, it's a lot. So I've seen a lot of the contraptions people have made about classifiers. This is my crude prototype of doing that. I don't mind showing it anyway, because, you know, our power source is always going to be, before I show that, our power source for everything we do is this box, this power box running on 20-volt batteries. This runs our pumps, runs our cleanup sluices at home, runs our miller tables, runs our high banker, and runs our hammer drill with an auger, runs that. Same battery, same power source, right? But what I wanted to do, and I'm playing with, and since I need a new basket anyway, is I took a motor, a 12-volt vibrating motor, and encased it, and I siliconed it just to make it a little more waterproof. I built a crude basket on it just to see how well this will work. This is just a crude version of this. It's not a final version by any stretch, but we'll plug this into the battery box and be able to dial in the strength of the vibration. And as we're putting material in here, right, it's classifying while we're getting more materials to put in here. That's the theory of it anyway. What I'm trying to do is not eliminate classification altogether, but speed up the process of it. So this is always classifying, even when we're grabbing material versus grabbing material, filling this, and then doing this whole maneuver, right? That's the hope and gain of it. This design will change dramatically. This is just a very throw together crude design I'm kind of thinking about with this, and I'll probably change the type of basket and all of that. This is just, I'm just curious more than anything how this works for classifying. This should be interesting. I know what I need to do to refine it.
You can see the rocks just churning in there.
You guys can see the black line, but we got our gravels right up here and everything down here, down to the bedrock. Right here, you see how orange that is? That's that iron. We have this crevice right here, so we're digging all of this out and probably coming through here. Just clean up as best we can. Guys, I'm almost halfway full with the classifier already, this bucket. I'm not going to fill these buckets all the way today, just to save some energy. But that extra vibration in that is well worth it. Otherwise, there's a lot of this and this, even though I'm doing a little bit of it to break up some of the clay, that extra agitation is huge. Getting into this layer right here is what I'm looking to do. I could probably get a drill driver in here also. But yeah, we'll finish filling up this bucket and then I'll get the sluice set up and running. And we'll start running. Good exchange. Got it evened out. Good clear. Piece of gold already right there. Beautiful. Piece of gold is still holding right in there. I'll show you guys. Another piece.
Boy, it gets tight down there.
All right, guys, got the bucket done. We got gold in the box. You can kind of see it right in here. That line, it was in here, but I was just running material. I think we got some in here too, but we got a little bit of gold. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut this off. We caught everything, right? So I'm gonna move that to the side. I'm gonna go section by section from the front end. I may have to adjust this a little bit. We're getting too much material over here and not enough over here. So that means this has to be tilted a little bit. That way. But our lines are strong, right? So I'm gonna go chamber by chamber, section by section with the little test pan. I brought the cleanup pan with me, and we'll see what we look like. And then after we're done with that, I'm gonna run this. It will test pan it and see how it goes.
All right, guys, got the test pan here. I'm gonna try to just get at least the couple bottom sections, or at least one or two. We'll clean it out in this pan. Try to do this without jacking everything up. We got gold. I'm gonna do the bottom two. That should get most of the bottom two. Yeah. No, not really. There's still some on the bottom too.
You guys can see the chunky right there. We got gold here, gold there.
But I'm cleaned out the bottom two sections, and then we'll do the rest. But I just want to see if there's anything in here.
Real quick before, I'm not going to do this every time, but I just want to see where we're at with the new system. It's always good to know your equipment, know how things are running, if you need to make any changes, things like that. So I brought the little cleanup pan with me.
Not much cons to clean up, but Nothing, guys. There ain't nothing there. Not even a micro. Not even a micro that I can see with my glasses. It's not even a micro. Just double check. Get it in the sun where I can see. Just ain't nothing there, guys. Ain't nothing there. Let's get this top section cleaned out. Let's see what happens. We know we got gold because we can see it.
All right, crew. We got the tailings bucket ran through. I got it in a pan. Let's take a peek and a poke and see if we got anything in there or not. I'm just curious. Try to put you guys set up where you can see.
See where you can see it.
Trying to get out of the shadows. I didn't see anything in the indicator mat as I was running it. That doesn't mean that there's not a micro in here. Nothing. Nothing I can see. And that's, you know, that's all I'm saying. And the two top sections of this is catching everything, and it doesn't matter how long you run it. So let me just explain that to you guys just a moment real quick. So sluicing and running a sluice has always been an issue with gold losses, and a lot of miners expect gold losses. Well, to counter that, they make these really long sluice runs, right? Because as the mat loads up, the gold will move down to a part of the mat that's not loaded up. Well, if you got a mat that is catching 100%, 99% in the first two chambers, no matter how much you run through it, so you don't have to clean up very often, you have less cons, less weight, less length, and it's catching everything in the first two chambers. And the other two, I mean, you could literally run just that right there, and you catch 99% of it. Gone are the days of these great big operation, you know, big sluice boxes, big high bankers and all that. I mean, the limiting factor is, like I said before, it's you and the shovel. So that's awesome. So what I want to do, guys, I'm going to scrape this bottom. I'm going to get the leaves off of here. I'm going to scrape this bottom part in here. I'm going to scrape it all over here so I can take this layer of dirt and put it here. So I want to get down here and I want to drive down into there. I'm going to get the drill set up also. But yeah, I want to get this clean down here as possibly can. Because we're still creviced right here.
bring my handle, I forgot it.
Got her loaded right there.
If we got to make any adjustments.
All right, gang, clean out of bucket number 2. You can clearly see we got gold, still on the gold. Chunky stuff in there too. We got shotgun pellets right here.
Good. I'm gonna clean her out, reset the mat, go for bucket number 3. At least try to get 3 buckets done. Try to get that cleaned out. Just depends on how much energy we got. The classifier is absolutely doing a beautiful job. It's taking it's really doing a good job at classifying out the material. I'm real happy with that. I'm gonna make some modifications to it though, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna make it even better. It's good now, we're gonna make it better. All right, crew, let's see if we can get one more bucket done. I may have to even come back yet again. I want to come in here, take this. You see on top of this bedrock. I need my handle for this though. Need my handle for it. Now to look at home.
Following those crevices. Ew. Following those crevices. All right. We'll get the Quaker basket going here. You guys can see. Just knocks it right down. See that basket just humming. But I'm gonna put some things around it to offset it so it has something to ride on. Oops. Whoops. Do a test scoop first, just make sure everything's up to where it's supposed to be. Getting about that 1 second clear, looking good. Running beautiful. I like the extra skid plate on there too. Gives the material time to break down. Oh, really good. About as fast as I can scoop it, it's clearing, and that's what we want. It's some big rocks because my basket's coming apart, which is fine. I have to get a new one. You know, shotgun pellet and the riffle, the indicator mat, I guess you would say. Got an idea. I got an idea. It settles so hard that
Got the battery power, might as well use it. The shotgun pellets, we got gold already right here. There's a speck of gold right there. It's like feeding concrete, wet concrete. Just like that. Nice and slurry. Just like that. All right, gang, bucket number 3 in the books. We'll get her put in our cons bucket here. I'll just take it down like this and see if we can see anything. I'm sure we will. Yeah, we got gold. We got gold right up in there. You can see it. Shotgun pellets, of course. There's gold in these channels. Definitely gold down in that channel too. Yeah, man. Rocking and rolling. Amazing. That's amazing, Matt. Now, the production one, he took one mat and then made it wider by adding a piece to the side, but the production mats won't have that line. He's going to make an 8-inch wide mold for people who want to run 8-inch or have an 8-inch sluice and they want to change their mat out to a SDP Sean Dilley pickle push mat. He's going to do that, which is awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. No losses. No losses. Done to speak of anyway. Nothing measurable. You got a sticks? You got a sticks? Oh my gosh. Can't get a normal sticks. You got to get a big sticks. What a twink. Ow. Knocked me in the foot. You got a sticks. You got a sticks. What a twink. There she goes. Let's play with the sticks. Play with the sticks. Yep. Well, let's get it to the house, gang. Try to anyway. Get the mule up and running. This tree is gonna come down at some point. She is a widowmaker. Somebody cut a limb off of it though to get through. Whew. To give myself enough room. This one's ready to rock and roll. He's like, come on already. Let's go. Let's go. Well, crew, there's not a whole lot of cons there. To really, I think from now on, what I'm going to do is instead of bringing the Tupperware to hold the cons in, I'm just going to bring a snuffer bottle. We'll pan it off a little bit and just snuffer bottle the majority. But it's not, it's just not a lot of cons to play with. That's why I kind of stopped doing my, I want to just demagnetize it with my handheld here. A little bit, quite a bit in there. You see it? Just drop it into this pan here. We'll definitely check it. I'm probably just going to kitchen strainer it, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go through the whole process. Might actually fire up the miller table. That makes life just a little bit easier. Now then, where were we? Jumping out at us, I'm going to put my eyes on and give it a closer look, but then we'll take a look at this a lot better. We'll get this pan down. Decided to use the gold claw, but you can see the shotgun pellets in there. This is just for the plus kitchen strainer.